Hello, Stephen Memel. You know me as the creator of The Science of Switching On, and I begged David to let me make this video to send to the teens, you guys that I got to work with last week, because I was just so impressed and had such a great time with all of you, and you're such exceptional people. I really wanted to give you my feedback and my thanks for giving me the honor of getting to work with you. And this is for you parents too, because I want you to know how great your kids are. I mean, they're amazing. So I only got to see you toward the beginning of the week, but we did the TV studio stuff together, and guys and gals, I can't tell you how important and how significant an opportunity like that is. It does not come around very often. And if you do have an opportunity like that, getting to work with the kinds of professionals that you got to work with in David and working with me, and I'm not cheap. So, high worth individuals take advantage of me. But neither here nor there. What really is important is that you guys really stepped up. You stepped up, you were creative, you were focused, and I don't know, it was very, very, very impressive. So for parents who weren't able to be there, I really want you to know what these kids did from my point of view. And for years to come, the things that you learned during that time are really going to make a difference. And it was very interesting. One of the kids who was in the group, his father was actually at an event that I was going to be at. And he mentioned, my dad's going to be at that event following having spent time with them, with the teens at the entrepreneurs camp. And I ran into Dad, and Dad's kind of, quizzing me about how did my son do? Well, I kept telling him, there's an airplane. Maybe you hear it, but I'm going to keep on going. I kept telling him how great this kid did, Reese. I didn't say that. How great he did, and how he made a good impression and stood up. And the dad, it's very funny. I work with a lot of young people, and very frequently it's easier for parents to be a little dubious if you tell them their kid's doing great than it is if you say, they're a little disappointing. But this gentleman was really interested in what I shared with him, not only about the young man I spoke about, but the whole group. And then he went and talked to his son later that evening. He came back the next day, and his smile was just like this wide. This was at the end of the week of the camp. It had just ended. His smile was like this. He was beaming. He said, my God, the energy I felt in my son. I mean, he felt different. He felt like he had really come out and took charge. And that was, of course, music to my ears, because that's what I felt was happening. And I felt all you kids did that. Every one of you, really. And then to get the feedback from a dad who really didn't know that he felt that even just over the phone from his child made me very happy. And I know several of you other parents kind of came in and out and got to see some of the extraordinary things that were done. But that's all I want to say. And if somebody should be seeing this who has not been familiar with David's Teen Entrepreneurs Camp, coming up the next time, you got to make sure your kid's in it. It's a lifetime experience that will just impact them forever. And so I couldn't recommend it highly enough. But you guys, you did great. Thank you. Ciao.